NASCAR Nationwide Series, Kyle Busch. He drove the number 54 Monster Energy Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. He's joined by his crew chief, Adam Stevens. This is Kyle's 53rd NASCAR Nationwide Series victory, his second win in 2013, his fifth victory here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And Kyle, certainly one of the more exciting races we've seen. You just showed the type of racer you are, and certainly held off quite a charge here at the end by the 32 car. But congratulations on today's win.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, Gary. It was a handful out there for sure. You know, there towards the end of the race, just battling with with the 33 car first and trying to work him over in traffic and everything. And once I got by him, I thought, well, this might be okay. And then he stuck right with me. You know, he was just as fast as we were, if not maybe a little bit faster. But we were a little bit smarter through traffic, so that played out well in our hands. And then the last I don't know, 20 laps, 28 laps, whatever it was certainly gut wrenching. You're up on the wheel trying to drive as fast as you can, as hard as you can, and you're right on the verge of that concrete that's ground, and if you slip just a little bit, I mean, it could be a huge mess. So we just kept trying to push that outside lane up a little bit more each and every lap, but keep the lap time going and keep Kyle Larson behind us. So he was running hard, that's for sure, and certainly brought a lot to the table today and put on a good show for the fans. And so we ran hard though and ended up winning the thing. So it's great for the Monster Energy team, everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing, Adam, and these guys that deserve so much.
And Adam, talk about today's race. Maybe even some of the things that you guys did since practice yesterday, maybe to help get the car better.
Yeah, well, the weekend started off well. We had loaded strong. It's the same car that we brought back here, or raced here last year. It's got a number of wins on it. Felt like it was kind of going our way there for a while, and started P2 strong, and it just started getting away from us. And we were a little bit disappointed with how we ended. The speed wasn't terrible, but the balance, we weren't really happy with it. And we made some changes coming into the race and just had a terrible qualifying effort. So it left us a little bit unsure going into the race. I think we all kept level heads though, and knew that the race is kind of a clean slate as far as the track conditions. Race started off well. He was able to make some hay there early and get up through the field. Felt like we were the car to beat the first half of the race, and I think the second stop, my adjustment didn't help it. And then it was up to Kyle. I felt like he had not as good a car as what he was racing out there, and it was up to him to make up the difference, and he was able to do that.
The questions now for Kyle or Adam. We'll start right here with Jenna.
Jennifer, Indy, Kyle, I have two questions. Kyle Larson said that you went to the bottom, he thought maybe to block a slide job, and that you left him enough room on the top. What was your thinking there, and how you played that out?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the thought, but there was two thoughts. One was, you don't ever want to give anybody the bottom for a cheap shot. I mean, I think Irwindale, my dad always said Irwindale is one of the cheap shot capital of the world. It's a horrible racetrack to race at with that sort of atmosphere going on. But so that was one. But two, I ran the top in 1 and 2, and I gained so much ground on the 70 car that I thought I'm going to run in the back of it coming off turn 4. So if they go into turn 4, I don't even know who was driving it, but if they go into turn 4 and they slow down any little bit, and it hurts my run at all coming down the banking, then Larson may have enough speed on the bottom to beat me back to the line. So I just wanted to take the chance of going down to the bottom and knowing that the start-finish line was only halfway down the straightaway, that I just needed to lunge off the corner and make it to the start-finish.
And my second question is, after last year when you couldn't buy a break and you couldn't get a win, now you've got 2 wins in 4 races. You feel like you've turned the corner and now maybe it's back to old Kyle and everything will come in bunches?
Well, you'd hope so, but this was a hard-fought race today, and I wasn't sure that we were going to get it there for a little while, racing the 33. I mean, he drove away from me, but just kept digging in and put my head to it and just kept trying to run the best line that I could and try to save the right front tire the best I could, because I knew it was going to be a long run on tires. We didn't plan on stopping again, so But you know, as far as last year goes, there was plenty of opportunities to win that just didn't come. You know, and for whatever reason, it was just a terrible year, whether it's luck related or whatever. But you know, this year driving JGR cars on Saturday and on Sunday, I think that's a benefit. Of course, having JGR engines with Mark Cronquist in the Nationwide Series is great, and having Adam to work with as a crew chief, he's really good. And he's learned from a lot of good peers at Joe Gibbs Racing and under some good tutelage. So I think that plays dividends into his hands and where he can go in the future too.